Angel Reese, and the internet was buzzing. There's a lot of speculation here. Now, this is an NBA show, but I need to know. Are you guys a couple? Are you guys dating? How did this happen? I need details.
It started like a breaking news alert in the middle of a slow afternoon. Angel Reese, one of the brightest faces in the WNBA, has suddenly grabbed the spotlight for something far from a rebound or a fast break. After months of whispers and hints, Wendell Carter Jr. has finally stepped forward and said the words fans had been waiting for. That is my girl. We locked in. This is not just a celeb romance. It is two professional athletes standing inside the same storm, carrying the weight of expectations, pressure, and public curiosity. And now, the question arising is bigger than the relationship itself. What does this mean for Angel Reese, her future, and the brand she is quietly building in real time?
Another amazing year of stepping on everyone's fucking neck.
Angel Reese celebrated her 23rd birthday surrounded by friends, music, and cameras. But the detail that set the internet alive was not the cake or the outfit. It was Wendell Carter Jr. standing close by, smiling in a way that made fans freeze their screens and zoom in. That single appearance lit the match. Then came the second clue. A date night post during a UFC event. Reese wore a soft grin. Carter was at her side. And though she kept her caption playful, viewers connected the dots instantly. People began collecting moments like breadcrumbs, posting them across comment sections and fan pages.
Shoot that thing. Shoot that thing, Jabari. I'm about to knock this three down. Yup. Boom. Hey. Be Lotto. Tasha. Tasha St. Patrick. Kendall. Burn the music up. Damn. Can't get in the vibe. You tired? I know you tired. Yo, you need some water? Y'all getting cooked. Hibachi style. Used to be a guard. Until I got broke off. Were you at Maryland? Yeah.
By the time Reese appeared courtside at an Orlando Magic game, wearing team colors and cheering with a comfort that felt personal, the rumor mill was already at full speed. Every camera angle became evidence. Every comment they left on each other's posts was examined like a tiny puzzle piece.
Let's say a little hypothetical 2-on-2 NBA likes to involve the WNBA maybe for a little 2-on-2 game. How about Wendell and Angel Reese versus Asia Wilson and Bam Adebayo? Who wins? First to 11.
In terms of the 2-on-2, definitely 11-0. Wendell and Angel for sure.
There it is. There you go.
Shout out Bam and Angel though.
What made the speculation even louder was how natural it all looked. Nothing forced, no staged appearance, just two people showing up in each other's worlds, again and again, until the line between coincidence and connection disappeared.
But guys, I've been doing some cleaning all day. Just got done folding all this laundry, cleaned the bathroom, the kitchen. I even made it to the freaking Walmart to get my essentials, okay, for my bodybuilding journey starting tomorrow. Okay, it's time for me to quit playing. I'm about to make me some chicken fajitas, okay, just, you know, a healthy little meal today for the family. And unfortunately, it appears as though it is storming outside and we are about to get hit with more flash floods here in central Ohio. Again, there's still a lot of debates going on, okay, about the WNBA CBA agreement and how, you know, the deal was just disrespectful.
Fans acted like detectives. Social media acted like a magnifying glass. And by the time the whispers grew into a wave, most people already believed the truth before either of them said a single word. Type saw it if you saw this coming. But if this caught you off guard like the rest of us, type shook.
Including from a girl, Angel Reese, and the internet was buzzing. There's a lot of speculation here. Now, this is an NBA show, but I need to know. Are you guys a couple? Are you guys dating? How did this happen? I need details.
Nah, that's the homie for sure.
What?
We're locked in.
The homie?
That's the homie.
Y'all gonna find out when y'all need to find out.
All right. I thought I could
That's my girl
get
though.
it here.
That's my girl though. We locked in for sure.
Hey, listen.
For months, the internet played detective. Fans followed hints, tracked sightings, and collected every small detail like pieces of a puzzle. Then, with one interview, Wendell Carter Jr. ended the guessing game in the most relaxed way possible. He appeared on the Run It Back show, leaned back in his chair, and with a laugh said,
Nah, that's the homie for sure.
What?
We're locked in.
The homie. The homie.
That's the homie.
Y'all gonna find out when y'all need to find out.
All right. I thought I could
that's
just
that's my girl
get
though.
it here.
That's my girl though. We locked in for sure.
Hey, listen, way to clean that up because you get that text message. Oh, homie?
Homie is rough.
Yeah,
like that's.
We're to the doghouse real quick. I gave you a layup.
Yeah, I was going to say it.
What made the moment even more interesting was the way he balanced honesty with protection. He did not overshare. He did not turn it into entertainment. He simply acknowledged the relationship and kept the deeper parts close to his chest.
Clean that up because you get that text message. Oh, homie?
Homie is rough. Yeah, like that's.
We're to the doghouse real quick. I gave you a layup.
Yeah, I was going to stay out of it, but big homie, I was going to give you some advice now. Don't work that one now.
I'm glad Lou said something because he was going to be real silent on that topic altogether. By the way, you said that you and Angel would beat Asia Wilson and Bam Adebayo 11-0.
All-Star weekend. Sign us up.
Setting it up.
And then she went on and won all the awards. So are we still good on that choice?
So now fans are left wondering if this is an off-season spark or the early chapter of something bigger. Is this a partnership building its base quietly while the world stares from the sidelines? Hit like if you are watching this story closely.
Let's say a little hypothetical 2-on-2 NBA likes to involve the WNBA maybe for a little 2-on-2 game. How about Wendell and Angel Reese versus Asia Wilson and Bam Adebayo? Who wins? First to 11.
Definitely 11-0. Wendell and Angel for sure.
There it is. Thank you.
Shout out Bam and Angel though.
My favorite WNBA player is Angel Reese. And I just love how she has a I don't care mentality. You know, she goes out there every night and just, does her thing. So, I praise her for that for sure.
Angel Reese did not speak with a microphone. She spoke with a gallery, a caption, and a quiet confidence that only she can carry. She posted an Instagram carousel that showed glimpses of her world. In one frame, she wore an Orlando Magic cap. In another, she posed with the kind of ease people show when they feel seen and supported. Then she added a screenshot that read, "I do not post my boo or my money. Just know I got both. Rebranding, and yes, I got both." She did not need to tag him. She did not need a full explanation. The message was direct. She has someone in her life. She has her business handled, and she will share only what she chooses to share.
What do for Big Mama for real? What do I get for my birthday? She got a song on there talking about hurting and miserable, brokey, shrimp and grits, Copper Cove. I know the whole album with Megan Thee Stallion and Squeeze. I know it all. There we go. We're right there. Need everything. We need everything. Yes! Hell yeah! We'll take it. We'll take it. Way to shoot it. Wet that whistle. Wet that whistle. Good job.
Fans were fast to notice how her images lined up with his city and his team. They remembered how she appeared at Magic Games. They remembered how she stood courtside like she belonged there. And they noticed how she reacts whenever Carter does something special on the court. When he threw down a strong dunk recently, she reposted the highlight with, "Who you feeling like?" complete with 2 emojis that revealed more than words ever could. That is not a casual interaction. That is someone cheering with real pride.
According to Breanna Stewart, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, I actually want to break that down, which is crazy because I'm a finance major. I can actually, anybody, it's not just me, okay? If you just educate yourself, I want to actually go through their financial documents and see, what exactly the problem is, right? Because again, in one of my classes just last week, I broke down the financial documents, comparing and contrasting on which company I would more rather, invest in, both short-term and long-term. Okay, of course I did it on Nike versus Adidas.
This is where you see Angel's strength. She confirms without losing control. She lets the world know, but she keeps her heart protected. It is the perfect balance of vulnerability and power, something that fits her public image and her growing brand. Drop a heart if you think this is her most genuine announcement yet.
Okay, Nike is far more profitable, okay, looking at their net profit margin, their turnover asset ratio, their book ratio, etc., than Adidas is. And I'm like, why didn't I do that about the WNBA versus the NBA? Hopefully, because again, in this class, I have a paper I have to write every week If I have that same sort of assignment, when I have to like break down two companies, I'm definitely going to do one about NBA versus WNBA. Okay, the profits, all the financial ratios, the documents, and I want to report those findings on my channel.
Angel Reese is not moving through the sports world like a regular rookie. She is shaping herself into a full cultural force. She walked the runway at the Victoria's Secret fashion show, she appears in major campaigns, and she trends online even when she is not holding a basketball. Her influence reaches far past the WNBA, and that makes every personal move part of a larger public picture. Now add a confirmed relationship with Wendell Carter Jr. He is not just an NBA player. He is a respected young center with a steady role and a strong reputation. His public support of her does more than confirm a romance. It reinforces her brand story. She is powerful, she is independent, and she surrounds herself with people who match her energy.
There's a lot of speculation here. Now, this is an NBA show, but I need to know. Are you guys a couple? Are you guys dating? How did this happen? I need details.
No, that's the homie for sure.
What?
We're locked in.
The homie.
That's the homie.
Y'all gonna find out when y'all need to find out.
All right. I thought I could just
that's my girl
get
though.
it here.
That's my girl though. We locked in for sure.
Hey, listen,
I'm glad Chandler
way to clean that up because you get that text message. Oh, homie?
Homie is rough. Yeah, like that's.
We're to the doghouse real quick. I gave you a layup.
Yeah, I was gonna stay out of it, but big homie, I was gonna give you some advice. Now, don't work that one now.
I'm glad Lou said something because he was going to be real silent on that topic altogether. By the way, you said that you and Angel would beat Asia Wilson and Bam Adebayo 11-0.
All-Star Weekend. Sign us up.
Setting it up.
And then she went on and won all the awards. So are we still good on that choice that we would beat them?
Shit, I'm a competitor. I ain't gonna say that they gonna win. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bam and Asia though. You know, Asia's one of the best to ever do it already. Bam is doing his thing. I'm always gonna ride with the home team for sure.
Their connection creates a new layer of visibility. More cameras, more conversations, more crossover audiences. That is the reality of modern athlete branding. Influence grows when stories intersect, and this story brings together two leagues, two fan bases, and two rising careers with momentum behind them. Some will call it romance. Others will see strategy. The truth is probably both. So if you think this pairing is also a brand move, type power couple now.
But let's get into some more positive news, guys. Angel Reese, guys, currently remains undefeated in the WNBA All-Star Games. Okay, she won last year. Okay, Angel Reese's team won last year in the 2024 WNBA All-Star Game. Okay, it was Team USA versus Team WNBA All-Stars. Okay, she was triumphant in that. And guys, also there are some, things circulating. Again, I kind of knew about this for some months now. No tea, no shade, but the group chats that I be in, like the women's basketball community, there's been rumors that Angel Reese low-key did like a hard launch of her.
Of course, every bright moment brings a shadow. Public relationships turn into public expectations. Every appearance becomes a clue. Every Instagram caption becomes a message. Every good or bad game is read through the lens of whatever people assume is happening off the court. Angel Reese knows this pressure well. She has lived through viral debates, split fan reactions, and non-stop commentary about her confidence and style. With this new chapter in her personal life, the attention will only grow. Some fans already wonder how this will affect future decisions. Will she remain with the Chicago Sky long term? Could a move bring her closer to Carter's home base? Will their careers eventually intersect in ways that change the direction of her path? These are fair questions, but my view is simple. Angel has always played by her own rules. She protects what matters. She knows how to use the spotlight without being swallowed by it, and she does not let public noise dictate her success. This relationship may be new, but the approach is not. It is another chapter she intends to write on her own terms. Will she share more with the world, or keep this love locked away from the cameras?
Current relationship being Wendell Carter Jr., who I believe currently plays for the Orlando Magic. Okay, he's an NBA player and basketball player and baller himself. And then people are saying, Angel Reese low-key just did a little soft launch with her man. Allow me to read to you a little article about Angel Reese being undefeated as an All-Star. Okay, so this is actually on the Chicago Sky's official website. It is titled, Angel Reese remains undefeated in WNBA All-Star Games. The Chicago Sky's Angel Reese made her second straight All-Star appearance on Saturday, July 19th in Indianapolis. As was the case in her first appearance, she made a positive impact on the winning team as Team Collier defeated Team Clark 151 to 131 points. That was crazy. Reese, who played on Team Collier, did what she has done best this season as the league's.
When a relationship gets bigger than a rumor, it naturally becomes bigger than the people in it. That is exactly what is happening with Angel Reese and Wendell Carter. Their connection is not just a sweet moment between two young stars. It is a crossover moment between two leagues that have always lived in separate spaces. Suddenly, NBA fans who barely paid attention to the WNBA are asking questions. Suddenly, spotlight from one arena is spilling directly onto another. That is how cultural momentum begins. Angel is already one of the most talked about players in the WNBA. Now she is tied to an established NBA name who publicly supports her. The cameras will follow. The blogs will follow. Brands will follow. This is the kind of storyline leagues dream about. And for the WNBA, which is fighting for every inch of national attention, this is a gift that does not need to be scripted. Of course, there is a risk. Public romances rise quickly and fall loudly. Teams must protect chemistry. Fans must separate the person from the athlete. But when I weigh it all, I think this is a moment the league should embrace. It brings energy. It brings curiosity. It brings new eyes. Subscribe if you believe this could become one of the most important stories in women's basketball. So now it is official. After months of whispers, glances, sightings, and theories, Wendell Carter and Angel Reese have both said what fans were already saying for them. They are locked in, not just in affection, but in how their public lives now intertwine. This pairing could evolve into one of the most electric cross-league stories in sports today. Or it could simply remain a beautiful chapter in two rising careers. Only time will tell which story we are watching. What do you think? Are we witnessing the birth of a true basketball power couple? Or is this another flash in the fast-turning world of sports? Kindly hit subscribe and share your take in the comments.